Hello. Today I will talk about another paranormal or supernatural thing, this time it is the Goatman. Now, at first, you might know the single Goatman, which I think is the one in Texas, you know, where the famous Goatman Bridge is. This reminds me of the fact that there are many Sasquatches other than Bigfoot, like the Ohio Grassman. The Goatman is a half-goat half-human hybrid usually related to demonic entities. It is an urban legend, but unlike other ones, which originated from centuries ago, the Goatman originated in the 1970s. There are many origins to the Goatman, one where he is a farmer resurrected, a modern Greek satyr, an omen or warning for bad future moments, Satan himself, a skinwalker, and many more. The most famous one is where a scientist is trying to save his ill wife, but whilst finding a cure, turns his lab assistant into the Goatman. So, someone made an origin story similar to Mr. Freeze's, but before Mr. Freeze got that origin story. About the many Goatmen thing, here are some encounters with them. Note, I did get this from some website, so it could be false. Now, let's get to In Maryland, in the 1950s, some people said that they saw the Goatman, but not that much is noteworthy. That was till the 60s when a couple was startled from something in the woods. Then someone came to investigate, and was never seen again. Yeah, anticlimactic isn't it? But that isn't the end. Later, in 1962, a hiking group of 14 people went missing. Others heard noises that quote only the devil himself would make end quote. But, like other stories, this was never proven to be real. But later, in 1971, a news article said that they found a dog in a very bad state over in Old Bowie. The reason the Goatman is involved is because a group of teenagers saw and heard a strange creature the night the dog disappeared. And like all urban legends made not so long ago, everything bad is something from it. Right. This story later was the reason why the Goatman got so popular, because when it was told to the public, teenagers made Goatman parties to look for the beast, and is why there were many more sightings of the Maryland Goatman. Now the next one is The Pope Lick Monster is another Goatman who lives in Kentucky May and under a railroad bridge. The origin of this beast is different and not supernatural. It is a deformed person who was found by some of the attractions of a 1930s carnival. They took the lad to the ringmaster Colonel Beauregard Skildnicht. Skildnicht saw only gold when he saw the boy, and made him an attraction. "What are you, King Midas? Is Dionysus gonna give ya the golden touch?" Anyways, Skildnicht mistreated the poor boy during his life, kinda reminds me of the Elephant Man. After a few years the poor living conditions, he grew to look more like the usual Goatman, and his troubles didn't change. Till, on one stormy night? Or day? I dunno, the train they were on derailed due to thunder, thanks Thor, or Zeus, whichever one. Not everyone seemed to have a great time during the crash, but the Goat Boy did, as he was free. The Goatman pricked to do what he is known for, making people go missing. What, ya thought that this would end with him living a normal life, but no, guess he didn't want to pay his bills or something. The years went by, and not too much happened. In the 70s he got visited by cults, in the 80s he got a fence surrounding his area, and in the 90s, he got a no trespassing sign, so all was good. There was a theory that he was a dude named Charles McCartney, but all he was a storyteller, so sorry folks if ya wanted something cool. The last one of these goats is the Waterford Sheepman, but don't be fooled by the name, it is still a Goatman, just also looking like a sheep or something. Now, this is kinda a big lack of a story, but there is one. Basically, a man had a friend, and the friend was attacked by the sheepman. That kinda sounds boring, so I'm gonna make a descriptive one from what the guy said. So on one night, two couples drove to wherever, but they made a mistake. They drove to Baghdad Road, the sheepman's place. Then the sheepman appeared. The sheepman, who is definitely not a basement dweller, hopped on top of one of the cars. Two of the guys fought it till they could drive off. And guess what, they did drive off. So yeah, that's it. Not much is talked about the sheepman. The only noticeable thing is that a while later, in 2005, a reporter got a letter written anonymously. In that letter, the person wrote that he and his friend were scaring people in a goat sheep costume because they were bored. Yet, that why I lied saying he wasn't a basement dweller. But this is all I got, so this is the end of the video. So, I hope you had a wonderful time. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to be notified when a new video comes out, and have a good day.